look orange? I don't know. Oh, I don't have my ring. Like, why do I look horrible? That's why. Yeah, it's been a morning. It's a Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is Friday. It is the beginning of a rainy weekend here in the Northeast. We're supposed to get rain the next 3 days. Though I hear it's not going to be like continual. It's going to be like rain, not rain, not. I don't know. I don't mind that because as long as I get breaks in the rain to get the dog out, I'm good. Just putting this in the group. Good morning. I just went on a little errand. Let's get this spelled right. It's our live for our people who can't make the night live. Go. Sorry about that. Gotta find my spectacles so I could read. What a morning it's been. I had a few errands to go on before the rain came. Before the rain came down. Don't let me sing. Don't let me sing because I like to sing. I always say this. What's the one thing you wish you could do? And me, it would be sing. I can't sing to save my life, but I love to sing. Love, love, love to sing. Oh, I opened my chat and the channel came on with a poop thing. Get relief now. Oh yeah, I gotta love that. Good morning, everyone. How are you? How is your Friday going? Let me say hi. It's a small group. I can say hi to everybody. Patricia, Chris, Tiffany, Catherine, Linda, Jill, Sue, Chris. I've been reading her in Florida. Oh, hell, that's not good. Happy fourth wedding anniversary, Miss Tiffany. Good for you. Hey, Kara. We have our anniversaries around the same time. Mine was Wednesday of last week. So yours must be the 28th. Mine's the 19th. Well, April's a good time to get married. My wedding day was beautiful. The weather was breezy, clear. It was just a beautiful day. So how is everyone doing? Hello, another Pat is in the house. Why can't I get this chat? It's just spinning for me. I don't have to reload it. But if you didn't see, well, you wouldn't have seen my rambling because I just posted it, but I was out and I picked up, I've passed this stand several times. Steve and I have been together and we've thought about it. But today I made the plunge and tried the duck eggs. I don't know. I didn't try them yet. They're upstairs. Oh, your WW anniversary. Well, if I only would read. There's my problem, Tiffany. I read half. And sometimes it bites me in the butt. Yes. It's not going to read half on purpose. It's just my thing. Well, happy WW anniversary. That's awesome. Is it anniversary you joined? Anniversary a goal? Anniversary, or maybe you said it. Let me reread it. So what is it, the fourth, like, goal, joining? Because I mean, for me, that's two different things. I mean, I have a joining in February. I joined on Fat Tuesday. What a fun time to join, isn't it? Fat Tuesday, yeah. It was, I think it was a day before Valentine's Day. I think it was the 13th of February of 2018. I'll have to see if that's what it was. Joined. Okay, that's when I joined. Yep, it was Fat Tuesday. So that's how I remember my WW anniversary. I joined on Fat Tuesday. What a fun time to join, right? And I went at the end of the day. So that's when I was going to meetings at night. So it was Fat Tuesday. So, you ate because it was Fat Tuesday. Well, I don't think I wound up going to a Fat Tuesday party after that. So I didn't eat as much as I thought I was going to because a friend of mine, she did it for a while. She didn't do it. I don't know if she's done it post COVID. She used to throw a Fat Tuesday, a Mardi Gras party, and that was. I remember, I remember going after being a Weight Watchers. Everyone going there saying, "Yeah, happy Mardi Gras! I just joined Weight Watchers. Happy Fat Tuesday." But yeah, it was fun. You just never know. But yeah, that's how I remember mine. But well, happy WW anniversary. That was year prior to COVID. Oh, the ninth. That's the year I made goal. December of 19. December 8th, I think it was. Either 6th, 7th, or 8th. I'll look that up. And then Lifetime was January of 2020. Oh, I had a hard time too. I had a hard time getting me to show. I had to like reload. I'm like, it just was spinning. I could see the chat. I just couldn't see me. Not that I need to see me because I really don't. I see me enough. I could see me right here. I don't need to see me there and here. That's just too much of me. I used to say, how much D can somebody take? And a salty veteran used to call me out on that one. So you shouldn't say it like that. Now, somebody mentioned that they haven't seen Casey Murray's channel. Um, I don't see it. If you see it, let me know. I saw the poop ad. That's what came on when I was on. I'm like, I mean, we don't get to pick our ads, unfortunately. Though I would think I may pick that one because that is so me. So I might choose that one, but we don't get to choose our ads. That is usually the sick kid. That's always the sad one. That one that one always gets you. But it's Friday, and this is our chat for people who can't make the nighttime or just need a morning chat. Because you just never know, you know? But it is, it's a weekend. These weekends are tough for people. People tend to, get too loosey-goosey on the weekends. It's hard because everybody's around. I do think we cook a little bit differently on the weekends. I do. I know I do. Because everybody's home. We have more like sandwichy, snacky-ish type foods versus like complete dinners because it's more laid back. It's Saturday. And even growing up, it was Saturday was sandwich night or it was leftover night. My mother didn't cook on Saturday, so I kind of took that up. Whereas it's kind of like whatever we have in the freezer or what's left over, or we can make cheesesteaks because we always have Philly cheesesteak meat in the freezer. We get it at Sam's, big old $35 box of it, and we usually always have rolls because there's a bread bakery that we usually grab rolls from, and I keep those in the freezer and the kids like it, and it's August 4th of 2020. You did totally online though, right, Catherine? Yeah, I commend people who did it only online, but yeah, for me, it's definitely a looser time. It's more of, I don't want to use the word free for all because it's not really a free for all, but it's kind of we all eat different stuff. It's like whatever's in there, and I always have these frozen things we could throw together. So I do find Sunday's different. Sunday's a little bit more. It depends if Timmy's home. If Timmy's home, it's usually pasta. But if he's not, it's usually maybe a pork roast or usually a pork roast. Almost, I don't say almost, probably a pork loin or a pork tenderloin almost every Sunday. Last Sunday we had a turkey tenderloin. It's just easy. It's, those roasts cook, pretty, try to keep it, but Timmy's home is usually pasta. Spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti meatballs, Sunday sauce, it's his favorite. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I love that Trader Joe's gnocchi. We have that. Oh my gosh, like every time I go, I get it. So we usually have it once a month at least. And it's such a you saw how I turned that side dish into a main entree for 3 people. It was, you could put shrimp would be good. I did tuna one time with white beans. It was equally as good then too. I mean, the color wasn't so pretty. I mean, like it's always nice to have color contrast. That's why I threw that spinach in there. Like, oh, we got to throw some color in there. Yeah, is it gone? I don't. You think we would have heard something? I don't know what happened, and I don't have any way of contacting her. Um, she doesn't have Facebook, so she's not in the group. So I have no idea. Casey Marie, if you watch this, I wonder what something happened. You know, she was doing a lot of Dollar Tree stuff. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Yeah, because she was doing that 31 vlog days, I think the month of April. And so she should be, I thought it was April. I don't think it was March, it was April. She was vlogging every day. They weren't long vlogs, but so when she doesn't put one up, it's kind of like something's wrong there. Hello, Kathy, and hello, Jan. Hello, Jill. Did I say hello to you already? I don't remember. But we're all talking about the weekend eating. How different? Maybe it shouldn't be different. Maybe I should, create a new norm here. Maybe we should be. That would make me have to cook another night. I like free for all Saturdays though. Now Friday has been pizza day here. Oh, since the kids were in grammar school. Oh, thank you, Kathy B. I like it too. It grew in finally. I would tell you, it was short there the first few days. I'm like, oh, did she go too short? But this week it's much better. Um, it's always been, Steve called it Friday night party. He used to do it when he was a kid. Um, we started doing it because it's kind of like it's something for the kids to look forward to all week at school. We would have pizza and movie night. We'd eat pizza in the family room. We'd put the TV on with, a movie. So hey Linda, we've continued Friday night party as they are adults. So I think Steve mentioned about bringing pizza home. It's just always been a fun tradition. The kids love pizza, and who doesn't love pizza? There's a carb in there, there's a dairy in there, and you can get a vegetable if you get vegetables on your pizza. So I always think it's a full good meal. Barrett passed her video this morning, and she said she lost 5 pounds the last 2 weeks doing diet. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought about the diabetic plan. It's low carb. I just don't. I mean, I'm not in that pre-diabetic. I mean, not to mean that I couldn't do it, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Jan. Yeah, I Friday night pizza night, yeah. And then during COVID, I started making the pizza because it was just easier. And pizza's really, honestly, very easy to make. You just have to have the sauce and the cheese around, but flour and yeast. Yeast at one point was hard to get, so I finally got some yeast, and then I started making pizzas, and we would always have two different ones. Usually it was like a pepperoni, sometimes it'd be a cheese pizza, or maybe just tomato pie, and I would do two big pizzas, and they love that. It's really not hard to make pizza dough. I mean, it kind of just mixes and let that sucker rise, and you got pizza. But and I would always make myself a 2-ingredient dough pizza. Yep. I mean, when you think about it, though, caloric wise, 2-ingredient dough has more calories than traditional pizza dough. But the 2-ingredient dough is a little bit more filling, and you don't have to eat as much of it because the yogurt makes it a little bit more denser. And it's got the protein. So it's kind of like a give and take. Yeah, I one time I did low carb. I did really well, but I like my carbs. And until the doctor tells me otherwise, like, Denise, you really need to watch those carbohydrates. Yeah, I mean, I do definitely conscious of them. I don't overdo. I try not to go over 110. But I can't imagine. I mean, you could do, like I said, I could do it for a week. It's just something I can't maintain. I know me, and that's why I like doing those flatbreads. And they're not very high in carb, and they're thin, and they give me that pizza vibe, and I really enjoy them. So that gives me a little bit of, but it's hard, like, especially if you have like a high carb breakfast, and there's carbs in everything. There's carbs in it. But, you know, you also have to remember, too, there's good carbs and there's bad carbs. There's those slow digesting carbs, like oats are a good carb, quinoa is a good carb. So, like, we always think of the negative because you hear the word carb. And it's like, and do you follow carbs or net carbs? There's a challenge for you. Oh, calzone. I've made breakfast calzones. I don't know if I've ever made a dinner calzone. I love with the scrambled eggs and the bacon and the cheese. I remember from my leader one time, I made it for her. And she was just like flabbergasted that this thing was only like 2 points or 3 points because, you know, I put one piece of Canadian bacon in it. And I think I did not, maybe it was a little bit more. It was delicious though, with the eggs in there and the cheese and the Canadian bacon. Yeah. Cheese crusted pizza sounds delicious. I often thought of getting the string cheese and stuffing the crust. I never did it though. I thought about it. I thought the boys would love that. Oh, just straight no net carbs. I don't. I mean, I don't do. Do net carbs exist? I don't even know. I don't really, like I said, follow carbs like that. But I don't know. I know there's net carb. You have to minus this, and somebody was saying you also take out the. There's one of the sugar substitutes that you take off of your carbs too. I don't remember which one it is. Yes, yes, Bonnie, I know. That's why I said until my doctor tells me, I'm sticking to my plan. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when your doctor tells you to do something, you gotta do it. When he sees those results, he'll say, hey, we think you should X or Y because of Z. Hello, it's okay, Mal. I didn't really give a specific time. I was like kind of up in the air what time. Well, I did some errands this morning that took me out late. Becky, thank you. It is cold out here and damp this morning. Don't be sorry. Carb is a carb. Okay. Not to use net carbs. Okay, that's like I said. That to me again. That's another step. I could calculate one thing, but now you're going to have me doing some additional math. I just don't know if I have it in me. Yeah, it's just we're supposed to get rain the rest of the weekend, off and on. I mean, it's not going to be continual, but off and on. We have a couple. I'm supposed to go to a race on Sunday. I'm not. Don't worry. Before you even say it, I am not racing. It's a race and a walk for the our church diocese and for vocations. Timmy's in there. I was going to do the walk, but now with this hip issue, I don't think I'm going to attempt to walk. Now today it was better than last night. It was bad. Okay, Donna McKean. Last night it was bad. I mean, after right when I was filming the dinner for Sunday, I was in agony. Today it's a bit better. I don't know what I did yesterday that it got. Maybe because it's going to rain. Could that be it? I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I put depending on what size. If it's a large, I put 2 Splenda. If it's a medium, I put 1. Thank you. These are from my ear fleek. They're cute. They're little daisies. They'll suggest 3. I think 3 is too much. That's just a personal preference. I didn't go to Dunkin' this morning. I made my green tea today. I was going to go because I was out this morning, but I didn't. I thought, I'll make it at home. I have a couple. I got some loose green tea I need to use up. But when you'll see the rambling, guess what I found? There was a stand not too far from me, like maybe a minute and a half. They sell duck eggs. I've never had a duck egg. Duck eggs. They have chicken eggs and duck eggs. So we'd seen this before. Steve and I have talked about it. I was like, kind of, oh, I don't know. So it hit me today. I'm like, let's try the duck eggs because I was feeling kind of adventurous this morning. So I got 6 duck eggs. They were $3, 50 cents an egg, which I didn't think was terrible. Because they're huge. If you've ever seen a duck egg, oh my gosh, they are bigger than a chicken egg. They are just huge. So next time I have breakfast tomorrow, we'll have to have one. And what, oh, the lady and my local asparagus lady's open. So I said, what are the odds the asparagus lady's open? Let's take a ride down. You quacking, Becky. Quack, quack. Oh, you're in Lowe's. How fun. Hey, Nora. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I remember somebody on YouTube, she was allergic to chicken eggs, so she was going to try duck eggs. And when she made them, the yolks are huge. Now, I Googled it. Apparently, there's more protein in a duck egg versus a chicken egg. Thank you. I think by a little almost 3 grams. But I think it was 7.2 for chicken and it was 9.8 for a duck egg. So I'm curious. I know the yolks. Maybe it's all in the yolk. I mean, they're huge. So I'm curious to see. I thought, what the heck? Let's just live on the edge and try duck eggs. But I did read. I don't think you can eat them like sunny side up. I think you have to cook them. But I mean, I have no idea. I don't want to get sick. I got duck eggs at a stand. I live in southern New Jersey. This is like the Garden State, it's called here. And I'm not in the central city area. I'm more in the rural, I don't say too rural, but it's rural enough. It's not, I mean, we're not in farmlands. I mean, there are big farms though. So people here have chickens, they have ducks, and they have honor stands and they sell their wares. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I would do it. I would be like, I don't know, I wonder if people steal from the honor stand. But yeah, there's a box with a slit and you put your money in, you take your product. There's even ones that do produce that way. There's a stand that I always go to. I brought you there before. It's called Banchers. We'll go there again. He's a little stand, but there's nobody there. They have tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, watermelons, cantaloupes. But he's not up yet. He'll be up in another probably June-ish. He'll start having stuff. So if I want tomatoes, I just go right down there. They have, like I said, peppers. Sometimes they have eggplant. Sometimes. But yeah, you just put the money in the box, which is interesting. Don't wear deodorant. Did they tell you that not to wear deodorant when you get a mammogram? I guess it interferes with the film. I don't know. Good morning, Brandy Lynn. You don't wear deodorant. Just bring it with you and put it on afterwards. But yeah, that's about it. Don't wear deodorant. And I guess not to, I don't know if you're allowed to wear jewelry or not. But I know you're not supposed to wear deodorant. Yes, they're going to feel like they're going to squish your boob till it pops. I've gotten bruised from a mammogram. Brandy Lynn. I got duck eggs, Brandy Lynn, on Jessup Mill Road, right across from the Little League. There's a stand. They have chicken eggs and duck eggs, and we've been passing it. And I stopped and got 6 duck eggs. They're $3 for a half dozen, $6 for a full dozen, and their chicken eggs are $5. Which everybody who has eggs on that street, there's like 2 other people. They're $5 too. They didn't tell you about the deodorant? What's going to happen is they'll probably give you a towelette and say, "Hey, wipe it off." But yeah, that's always a big thing. I didn't realize. Well, I guess I don't wear body lotion, so I think that wasn't a thing for me. I do wear deodorant, contrary to popular opinion. No, is she a relation to you? Is she Becky too? I'm just gonna cook them like regular eggs. But what I did look up, you're not supposed to have. You have to have them fully cooked. I don't think you could have them like sunny side up. Not that I have my eggs that way, because I don't. Dr. Becky Gilspy. I will check the other Becky 3 out. Yeah, and it is pretty quick. I'm gonna be blunt. you'll flap your boob on a plate. And then the woman will come over, she'll pull it over more, she'll adjust it, she'll flatten it a little bit, and then there's a thing that comes down, and then it kind of like, and you have to, I think you have to inhale, if I remember, and your arms usually like around the thing, and it's 2 seconds, and then the machine comes up, and then they have to squish it the other way. It's what we go through in life being women. It's like, yes. So it's squished this way and this way. But it doesn't last long. Yeah, I'm surprised because the deodorant thing is a big one because it interferes with the film. But they probably were going to like just give you a towelette and say, make sure you wipe off any excess deodorant or lotion. But I think it's easier not to put it on. And then just add it afterwards. Oh, a heating pad on your plate. I don't have a heating pad on my plate. I gotta be a big old, yeah. And it just looks like it's just you sit there, you're looking at it, going, "This is what life has come to." Slapping my boob on a plate. Heating pad. Man, I want to go to her place. Good morning, Danette. Man, that's. But it's very, and it's a great thing. It's definitely I'm due for mine. Funny you should say that. I need to get mine, but they are very nice. They are. Thank you, Brainland. I couldn't have said it better. Good morning, Renee. You working? Yeah, they smash it. But only the smashing does not last more than like 8 seconds. It's quick. My husband had to go for one. Fun fact. Yes. Steve had it. He had some kind of I don't know what it was now. It wasn't that long ago. It was probably right before COVID he went, I think. So he had to get one. I said, now you know how I feel. Wow, Woman's Wellness, they have a heated plate. I have to get an X-ray on Monday. Monday morning, I'm going to South Jersey Radiology, getting my hip X-rayed. It is depending on your age. It's I don't know if it's you're pretty young. It's really for us old gals. But yeah. But I say it's not, it doesn't last that long, which is good. Yeah, you're fairly young. You might, I don't know if anybody else should go yearly. Thank you, Becky. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Galen. I need to go. You're right. I know. I need to go. Every time I was going to go, I got a COVID vaccine, and I'm like, they tell you not to go after you've gotten a vaccine because apparently there's nodes that swell. So that was my problem before, and then I just honestly forgot. So yeah, I need to go. I'll put it on my list. Add that to my list. I've never had duck eggs either. Oh yeah, that's where I'm going. I go to South Jersey. It used to be Booth back in the day. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm hoping. I just true, Linda. That is true. I'm pretty sure most insurances do allow for a yearly checkup. Like, I don't think you have to pay your deductible. I know mine you don't. Just one visit. Oh, the pottage cheese pancakes. Now you can make them in the dash. You can make them into on a griddle. You can make them. Kara made them in a loaf pan. You could put like berries if you wanted. I'm not a berry person. I mean, I like my berries on the side, like my strawberries and stuff. I don't like them cooked in there. But they're really, I will tell you, they're very good. They got a nice flavor. They're a little bit on the dense side, so it feels very satiating when you eat them. And like I said, if you use just depend on what type of cottage cheese you use. Did you see? I put it in a haul. I'm not sure where it went though. Did I post that? I have footage that I had to take out of my video that I had to that's going up because it was 65 minutes. I don't know if I deleted it or not. I might have kept it. Maybe I'll put it up somewhere. But I did a haul and I finally found the Good Culture cottage cheese. I mean, yeah, cottage cheese. So I got that and I got my Friendship whipped cottage cheese because I want to use that instead of grinding that and making it ice cream. Oh, I'm glad they accommodate you, Mallory. Yeah, it's a quick squish. I don't remember being bothered. Only that one time I was bruised. But other than that, I was fine. Oh, I agree, Becky. And sometimes they don't tell you what you're, hey, Karen, they don't tell you what's allowed. You have to ask, which is annoying because it should be told. Like, what, they don't want you to take advantage of it? Like, you might be allowed to get a mammogram once a year, and a pap test. So I feel like, they should be like, that should become like once a year, every January, you should get the list. Hey, make sure you get this. You're due for this then. Oh, the pumpkin one's really good too. I agree. I like the pumpkin too. It's funny, when I open the pumpkin, I barely get some. Hey, Ronnie! He loves pumpkin. I put pumpkin in his bowl. He gets so excited for it. But yeah, he's been enjoying the pumpkin. So I think we might have to do some more pumpkin because I have so much pumpkin that I need to go through. But yeah, I had a vlog video. I don't think it's going to go up on Monday. I was going to put it up today, but it didn't work out. But it was 65 minutes long. I went, what did I do for 65 minutes? But I did do, it was what's in my purse. Oh, that's a fun one. That's a fun segment. I've been wanting to do that for weeks and I keep forgetting. So I finally threw it in yesterday. Oh my, Danette. I can see why that would. That's awesome, Sandy. That's how it should be. Because the more they keep you healthy, the less they're going to have to pay in the long run. That's nice. Oh, Jackie, you're sweet. I mean, that's really. I went, oh my God. I kept thinking, and I thought, did I put a clip in twice? Because I've done that. And went through, I'm like, no, there's no double clips. What did I do for 65 minutes? I did have a 20-minute chat in the car. That could have been it. Then there was a 9-minute what's in my purse, and then we made breakfast and lunch. I didn't make dinner because dinner is going to be on Sunday's meal prep. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my God, Danette, you guys are just like, I don't know, maybe I should just reload it. I'm not gonna lose that 15 minutes. Maybe I'll put up it in the Facebook group. Because I think if it's under 15, Facebook will let me load it. I can't remember. I showed you what I got at the store. I didn't get much, but I got the 2 kinds of cottage cheese. And I thought there was something else I got there. Because I had to go to the farther shop, right? Because ours is closed. I miss it already. I hear at Brandy that it's going to be a discount grocery store and a Dollar Tree. Have you heard that? Oh, the ramblings. I enjoy them. One did go up today already. It was my adventures to duck egg them. And then Brandy Lynn, the asparagus lady has fresh asparagus on Cohawken. Is it Cohawken? No, is it Cohawken? Yeah, it's Cohawken Road. Down past, have you been to the asparagus stand down there? Oh, you guys I love doing the ramblings. I just love to ramble. I do. That's why I was just saying the other day, I love vlogging. I like doing the days in the life. They're like probably my favorite videos to film. It's relaxed. It's just what I'm doing. It's food. It's chit chat. Let's do something. Let's go on an adventure. I enjoy the vlogging. Oh, Becky, that's sweet. Again, you love. I just was like, oh, I can't do that to people. 65 minutes. I can't believe it was I couldn't even believe it was sick because I'm thinking to myself, I know I filmed in segments, but it did not feel like 65 minutes of footage. Oh, the good culture. I hear good things about it. Aw, thank you, Sandy. So I'll note that. We're going to have longer vlogs. But this, and it's funny because I didn't put the dinner in because dinner's going to be on Sunday's video. And I'll let you know what it is because I've mentioned it prior. It's the Hungry Girl Scoopable Asian Chicken Salad. I changed a lot of it around. She used broccoli slaw. I'm not a fan of broccoli slaw. I used coleslaw. I changed the dressing because I got one that was a little bit lower in points. I added a few more vegetables because I like vegetables. So I added a little bit more chicken. It was delicious though. Well, we're here for you, Miss Becky. We're your family too. Fan of long videos. But I thought too, that would be good with shrimp in there. If you didn't want to use chicken, you could use like the shrimp. Oh, so it's really good. Okay. It's a little it's funny. People say it's higher in protein, but I will tell you, the protein that had the highest was the Friendship Whipped. That was 2 points higher than the Good Culture, which I was a bit shocked. Oh, you guys are so good. Oh, Renee, Mallory. So at least annoys me. Yeah, some things I don't care for broccoli slaw. I just don't. Because most of the times it's made with the stems. I don't eat the stems of broccoli. They're bitter sometimes. So, but coleslaw was delicious. We still have, and it made a ton. I put it in the recipe builder as 6 servings, but you easily could maybe get a little bit more. And I added pasta because, it was dinner. And I'm sorry, coleslaw chicken is not going to keep me full. So I added, you sitting down? Are you sitting down? I added Fiber Gourmet. I know. I added Fiber Gourmet pasta. And it was fantastic. Oh, thanks, Renee. Yeah, I just can't get into the broccoli slaw. These are from my Earfleek subscription. Enjoy, Lynn. These are my Earfleek subscription. I bet there are, Renee. Oh, the guinea pigs. I never got broccoli slaw for my... I've always found the stems not to be as sweet. We used to give our guinea pigs kale and parsley. Oh my gosh. We had 3 guinea pigs, but we got 2 at one time later on. The one, Chester, he didn't last long, but we got Mario and Luigi. Guess who named them? Timmy. Oh my God. They used to whistle when we went to go in the refrigerator because they knew that's where the stuff was. Oh, it was the cutest thing. They would whistle and oh my God, they wanted their kale or their parsley. It was adorable. You have one in mind. Renee, we're not going there. I shall not go there as much as I would like to. You can message me. Now kale I like, shockingly enough. I do like kale, but I agree though, you have to massage it because it does taste better. Oh, I love the whistling. And when you'd come over with the kale and parsley, he would hop. Mario more than Luigi. Mario, he was just the happiest little thing. When we bought him at the store, the lady goes, "You're taking my favorite guinea pig." He was so sweet. You could hold him upside down. He just loved everybody. He just was a lovable little thing. But he'd hop. When you'd come over with the parsley and the kale, he'd just hop around and skip like he was so happy. It was the cutest thing. It was. Piggies are cute. They're very lovable if you get the right one. Chester he was not lovable. He bit me all the time. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're just adorable. And what I loved about them is they weren't nocturnal. Like we'd start off with hamsters, and I'm like, what fun is this? They sleep all day, and then you're up all night on that wheel, and you're like trying to sleep. Eek, 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 eek. Yeah, don't get a hamster. Guinea pigs are where it's at. Hey, Mary, how is Greece? Oh, it's funny. And wine. I mean, the Mario and Luigi were different. I think they were just bred better. They were just sweet. I mean, Luigi was a little bit, we think Luigi had a little bit of, he was special needs. He was a little bit quirky. But Mario, oh my gosh, he just, and when we got Bailey, they would hang out together. It was cute. Of course, now Bailey would rip him apart, no doubt. But I agree, Becky. If we could just live with animals. Penny and Nickel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a bit special. It's I don't to say it's funny, but we think he had some kind of a seizure and he died. Didn't know he was dead. He used to always like we used to have these little I guess little huts in there. We had a originally they were together. They were together all the time. We bought them together. And then all of a sudden they started to fight. It was Luigi though. So we had to separate them. So they had their own little huts. And Luigi always liked to go behind his because he was just weird. Well, he was behind there one day. I didn't think anything of it. And I came back hours later and he's still there. I said to one of the boys, "Good, enjoy the dentist. I hope you don't get any, hope there's no pain." Um, we're like, why is he still there? And I went over and he was dead. He probably was dead the whole day. Aw, pet rats. My only problem with the rats is the tails. That's what gets me is the tails. Yeah, I mean, and once we got Bailey, like we were ready because, like I said, Mario was such an interactive guinea pig. He just was. You could take him out. We would lay him on he just was good. Chester, oh my God, Chester would run under the sofa. He almost went down the vents. It was bad. He just was again. It depends how they're bred. If they're bred in like, you know, mills, I guess they're not as nice. But Mario was just he was everything. He was the sweetest little thing. I used to cut his nails. He'd sit there. He was so cute. I know the tails. It's all in the tails. It's the tail. Yeah. It's all in the tail. But other than that, yeah, I should, I don't know if I have any pictures of him. If I have one, I'll post it. He was the perfect guinea pig. He just was this, when he passed away, was sad. It was sad. I know. The poop one. I got it too. We all got the poop one. I didn't put that in there. I mean, we don't get to choose our ads, but honestly, I probably would choose the poop ad because I think that's so me. But no, I don't get to choose it. It would be fun though. Well, when we got our hamster, again, Steve should have told me because I would have never agreed to it. Patrick got a hamster. I didn't realize they slept all day and were up all night. Well, our hamster was pregnant. So after about having him about a week, or her about a week, all of a sudden, Peter comes down and he's the only one that notices because we're just like oblivious in the morning. He goes, "Look at all the little hamsters." And I went, "What?" And there they were, all these babies. We had 8 hamster babies. Wow. So yeah, our hamsters lasted a few years. Snowball didn't. That was the mother. That was Patrick's. And then we gave away all the hamsters to people that we knew that wanted them. Of course, she ate a couple. Let's not go there. But there was 5 left, and Timmy took one. And Patrick wound up taking one because I don't know, she died before we got rid of them. I can't remember what happened. He kept the brunt of the hamsters. His name was Joey. He was again, I think he was special needs too. But Timmy chose Mabel. Oh my gosh, Mabel was everything. She was the cutest, sweetest little thing. We trained her. She was so cute. But Mabel was an escape artist. Mabel got out several times. How smart are these little suckers? Opening a cage that latches. I just don't know. And she came in our room from Timmy's and went behind our bureau to the closet where there's the panel that gets to be under the bathroom. Oh yeah, she was hanging out by my tub in the inside. Oh yeah. Oh, pet mice. We had a mouse once. Well, we've had a mouse several times, but one I only actually saw alive. The rest got killed. Well, the animal kingdom you can if you think there's something wrong with them. Yeah, well, I almost thought we almost had to get a cat. I mean, because we had a point where sometimes you don't usually get one mouse, you get several because mice seem to come in packs. But oh my gosh, every night we would check the trap, and there sure enough would be one. Oh, yeah, mice will go after the. I don't know if Bailey will go after a mouse. He looks at bugs and just stares at them like, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. Oh, afraid of them. Oh my gosh, my boys love their guinea pigs. They are sweet. And I mean, if I based everything on Mario, he was just a stellar little piggy. Little piggy. Drive them down the street. Oh my goodness. Good night. Good night. Enjoy, Renee. You have a nice weekend. I will see y'all Sunday night. Don't forget. We'll be live on Sunday. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to the walk. I'm afraid to do that long of a walk. In fact, I'm not going to be doing the 10 minutes in the group anymore for a while. I just don't think I should do it. I know it's horrible because everybody loves it. And that's the thing. I feel guilty. Everybody likes it. So I should like force my way through it. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't. So I'm going to post in the group that for at least for the next week or so, there'll probably be no 10 minutes of movement. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. This means I won't be coming out live to guide you to do it. And it's a shame too. I really enjoyed it, and I've been downloading some cool music. I found this one I really liked. I have to. I have to. Like I said, the fact that I felt better today was definitely something I need to continue because when I sit there and tell you it was bad last night, it was bad. I almost considered going to the emergency room. And I don't ever do that. I don't ever do that. But yeah. 10 minutes of chat aerobics. That might be something. Let me think about that one. Could I come up with, it'd be mostly upper body. Maybe I can grab some weights, which I don't think we should start out with weights, but that might not be a bad thing. I don't know if any kind of twisting though. That's the thing with me. I don't even know what I am even worried. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming it's my hip. Could it be my back? I don't know. I'm seeing a hip specialist in the group. They ask you, I'm like, I assume it's my hip. It's just based on my symptoms. I would think it's my hip, but I don't really know. And I always feel guilty because I start these things and they're really good and they're very well received. And then I can't, I always forget I can't do everything as much as I want to. They had a vet that said the latest device is to get your pet a fitness tracker. Why would the dog need a fitness tracker, though? Really? I don't know if I get Bailey a fitness tracker. I take him on walks only because it's good for his arthritis. It's good for his legs. Since he had both knees, he had, if you didn't know, Bailey had two torn ACLs, one in each knee. Not at the same time. They were about 9 months apart. He tore one in January, the second one in October. So he had surgery on both, not at the same time. He had one in February and the other in October. And it's the vet had recommended that it's just good for him to keep mobile, and walks are the best exercise for him. How many steps should a dog? That's a very good question, Sandy. Suzanne, did they say how many steps the dog should get? So for Bailey, it's just, I really do it for his mobility, not anything else. I mean, I could put him out in the yard. We have a yard. You've been in my yard. He won't get as much mobility out there. So it's because it's, walking is just the best thing for him. So he's also on an arthritic medication, but anything to sell a device. Who comes up with this? Let's think of a dog tracker. I mean, granted, there are dogs that need to move more. There are dogs that have a severe weight issue. Those poor dogs are never going to walk like they're supposed to. And is it healthy for an overweight dog to get out there in the sun and the heat to walk? I don't know. Oh, man. We ought to come up with a device like that. Maybe we should come up with one for cats. Oh, the cats. Hey, Luigi, it's just the morning Friday live. We're talking about they have activity trackers for dogs. Maybe Poppy needs one. Because dogs need to make sure that they get their required steps in. I don't know. We need to come up with an idea. Like maybe how about a guinea pig tracker? Bailey he had to go for physical therapy when he tore his first one because he was in such bad shape. He wasn't using it. And I had to take him for doggy physical therapy. I did. He had to go on an underwater treadmill. It was bad because it was costing me, how much was it a visit? I don't even remember now. But honestly, if it wasn't for that, he would not use that leg. And it was worth it to me because you put out X amount of dollars for the surgery. And if he's not going to utilize the leg, so and luckily for the second surgery, he used it right away. So he didn't need physical therapy for the other one. Have a good weekend, Cara. Yeah, Bailey would not get on the he would never get on our treadmill. But he'll go for a walk anytime. See, for Bailey, it's all about, he's good if there's nobody else out there, but if there's dogs and smells, he could smell if a dog had just walked by. He didn't have to see him. He knows he's there and it just drives him nuts. Oh, I try to look to make sure, Oh, the green tea flush. I actually made a pot of green tea. I'm going to go up and have it. This is my morning caffeinated beverage, though. I mean, the green tea's caffeinated. I'm not sure why I insist on. I just enjoy my Lipton in the morning. It's kind of like my thing. So I'm going to go up and have my. I made my. This is my specialty blend. I didn't blend it. It's from a. There's a coffee and tea shop. I don't go there enough. It's actually 5 minutes from my house. It's in Mullica Hill. I don't know if Brandy Lynn's still here. It's called Crescent Moon, and they have tea blends that they make. They're so good. They're so good. So I always grab a different container. This one's called Key West. It's delicious. Bailey would not go on my treadmill either, but take him outside. He's ready to go. Sometimes if it oversteeped it'll be bitter, and it might need a sweetener. I know most times when I get mine, it needs a sweetener. And maybe a squirt of lemon. That always helps too. Yeah, it's more coffee, but they have teas and they have a few different blends. They're really good. I have to say, I love the Crescent Moon. They have really good teas. There's two there I like, and this is Key West, and the other one is called Serendipity. It's got fruit in there. It's delicious. Like little dried pieces of fruit. Oh, it's heaven. Oh, put the citrus splash in there, lucky gal. I went to 5 places. I'm pretty much going to say I'm not going to be able to find it anymore. Thank God I got the two when I got them. Oh, Jasmine from Aldi's. Do you say Aldi or Aldi's? I say Aldi's, and I get corrected all the time. It's Aldi. I still say Aldi's. The more people correct me, the more I say it the wrong way. Yep, I do think it's a cute little quirk that I have. Yes, I know it's not said right, but I like saying it that way. Yeah, it's by the ShopRite in the same plaza as the Mulligan Hill ShopRite. Oh, they have blends there of teas. I don't like coffee, so Steve gets coffee and I get tea. It's that's the place we actually get a little bit for each. We also like going to Death of the Fox Brewery, um, next to Cinder Bar. I can get a matcha. Steve can get a beer or coffee. It's kind of like a happy medium for us. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, it's over steeped or too hot. Yep. HTL. That sounds adorable. Oh, the chaffle. I often wanted to make a chaffle. Eggs too big. That could happen. Carrot cake tea is from a Amish store here, not the one in Lancaster. I looked while I was there; they didn't have it. It's the one. Steve's promised to take me there again, so next time I go, I remembered because I did look at those other Amish places; they didn't have anything. And that tea is so good. In fact, I'm not even using it because I'm trying to like have it on special occasions because I haven't gotten another one yet. And it's just like it is. It's like warm carrot cake in a tea. It's fantastic. Learning curve. All right. Next, we're going to be posting on YouTube, Becky. It's Becky's World. I'd watch. La 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 la. It's Becky's World. She makes chaffles and fun stuff. It's Becky's World. God, if I can only sing, I'd be dangerous. I love to sing. I'm horrible, but I love to do it. I haven't thought of taking voice lessons. Hey, Tamara. But didn't think it'd help. My mother used to say, they let you on the choir? I'm like, yeah, Ma, they did. Oh, well, I knew that's I guess I knew that's what you meant. Luigi. That's why it's good to have that kettle where you can set the temperature. Because if you don't, then you don't. It's hard to boil water when you don't. But like the electric kettle that I have from Ace Cool, oh, I love it. You could. Steve does a different temperature for his press too. I think it's 180 or 190 for his coffee press. Yeah. You can call your channel that. If I only had a brain. Well, I can tell you why. The ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thunk before. Then I'd stop and think some more. I will show you the kettle. Let's find the kettle. I can while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consorting with the rain. These are very expensive. These are not the ones that I got. First cheapest one is $53. Are you kidding me? I didn't. Mine was not that much. Oh, this one, stainless steel filter, everyone, does it tell you can put you need to have, it has to say temperature because it's no good if you can't tell the temperature. With Speedball. Hamilton Beach. That one's variable temperature. All the ones that are affordable don't seem to have the temperature gauge because that's the important thing. You don't want it to boil, you need to know what the temperature is. Here we go. This one does. Temperature control. Here we go. This one's affordable. This one's only $39. That's the one. They're all over the place in price range, but this is just a. This one will it seemed to be for the price. Seemed to be a good deal. Yeah, when I knew when I was going to invest, because I had one that was, oh, it burned. But sometimes burnt cheese is good though. I had a regular kettle you just plugged in and you turned it off and on, and I knew once it went that I was going to get. There's the kettle link. That I wanted one with the temperature because of different teas and stuff like that. So I knew when I it's so good though. It does. It helps the temperatures. It really does. Even white tea. I am notorious for overboiling that. White tea is even less than green tea because they're so delicate. I just stopped buying white tea because this is like I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it to taste good, so I just stopped buying it. Exactly, Tamara. Amy's lurking. That's okay. There's always somebody lurking. Hello, I'm going to say hi to everyone lurking. Who somebody called them the lovely lurkers? Where did I hear that at? Well, I only go live. I don't go live twice a day. I go live once a day. This I will not be live tonight. And I don't have a video to edit tonight. It's just honestly having a good software and good electronics to do that helps. And I don't do fancy editing. I don't throw fancy stuff in there. Maybe someday I'll be fancy. But that's I do basics. It's just the basics. I throw little intro in there, some little, but I try not to get too fancy. That's what I get emails from these editing companies all the time. Hey, we love your video. We would love to edit for you. I'm like, yeah, I could afford to pay you. I mean, do they look at my channel? Do they really think I have enough money to pay them to edit my videos? Yeah, no. We would love to make your thumbnails for you. Again, do I have enough to pay you? I don't. One time I got so aggravated, I responded. I'm saying, do you really think I could afford to pay you? Do you really think that? Yeah, I sometimes show some fancy music. In montage, I'm trying to do a little more montage stuff, but that's even hard to do. That's awesome. I love lurkers. Lurkers count as views, so you could lurk. That's what I always say. If you want to lurk, lurk. But if you want to say hello, I would love to say hey. Of course, we're going to end soon because I need to go check in what the boys are doing. And Timmy's coming home today, so I have to see and get ready for lunch because I had an early breakfast. Oh my gosh. I had this morning, I didn't know what I wanted. Oh, I'm lying. I didn't know what I wanted. I wanted a Danish. That's what I wanted this morning. Do I have them here? I wanted a Danish. So one of those legendary food Danishes. I had the chocolate one. I don't have any chocolate ones down here though. But I'll show you what they look like. This is what I wanted this morning. I wanted a Danish. So I thought, how am I going to fit that in? So I thought, I know, I'll make some scrambled eggs. So I had scrambled eggs and a Danish. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a Danish. So how do you fit in a Danish? Have a high protein Danish. Win for me. I wished you had filmed it too, Becky. I'd be your first subscriber. Becky's World. Thank you, Deb. I am an everyday person. That's why I really enjoy vlogging. I really have coming every time I do it. I upload. I look back and I go, I just love it. It's just, it's so much easier for me just to film my day and then just be like, here it is. And then it's like the what I eat a days on Tuesday are just compilations of all week. And then there's the weigh-in video, which is a standard. The Wednesday Wisdom, they're easy to film. They're just straightforward chats. And then the meal prep is just stuff I've cooked during the week. It's trying to find it. Oh, that's always fun. Trying to find where I put it in the phone or in the camera. Where is it? I know it's here. So that's always fun. Oh, awesome, Catherine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love morons in the kitchen, Luigi, though. That's because guess what? It's normal to be a moron in the kitchen. That's why you see my videos are a mess. Where do you see the salad that's flies everywhere? And honestly, that's normal, and I like that, and people appreciate it because again, are they watching the Food Network? They're not. They're watching Dish with D. And I always say, if you want to watch perfection, you go to the Food Network. I'll direct you to a different YouTube channel. But no, this is me, and this is how I cook, and I think it's fun to watch that. Oh, our chat last night was a good chat. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch. It's all about getting prepared. What is your go-to plan if Weight Watchers collapses or they end meetings for all? Do you have a backup plan? We all should. We all should. And my famous line is, and that's what we'll end with: weight loss journeys, weight loss in general, starts with you, not with a plan or not with a company. It starts with you, and that's it. Moron in the kitchen. I love that. Let me tell you something. That would be successful because people could relate to that. Hey, Linz. Happy Friday. I don't know if I'll be doing it today. I'm taking the day off from any kind of movement. I'm going to revisit the chair thing maybe on Monday. I'm taking the next 3 days of just total rest. Because I had a bad afternoon yesterday, a bad evening, and it just was not. I'm all right sitting. Like, even last night, I was all right sitting until I got up after the live, and I'm like, okay. It took me, like, to get up the steps. I have to do steps one at a time. I cannot put this leg up. It's just putting too much weight on this leg causes excruciating pain in that hip. So I don't know if it's the back or the hip. I'm not sure. So, all right, my lovelies, we are heading out. I'm signing off. Thank you so much for enjoying. Yeah, Louie, I don't know, Lou. It just started hurting a few months ago, and it wasn't too bad. But on the cruise, I couldn't do the steps up. I could do the steps down. Like, even now, I could come down the steps with no pain, but I can't go up them. Maybe, Becky. Oh, PT. More exercising, right? I don't know. Maybe somebody massages it, I might like it. I'm hoping he suggests a nice cortisone shot. I'll go for that. I'll go for the big-ass needle. I don't care. Give me a big-ass needle. I'll take it. But yeah, I have an x-ray on Monday, and then I have a doctor's appointment the following Monday. So it just started hurting out of, like, when I cross my leg over, like if I cross my right over my left, I get pain around my hip. I can cross my left over my right and not have any pain. So I don't know. I'm all, give me a yes. I get it in my spine, so I'm all right with the hip. Give it to me. So thank you for joining me for this kickoff of our weekend. Right, we got this. We got this. Thank you for joining me. I will see you Sunday night here on the channel. And don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. And thanks for participating. Can't be me without you. So I appreciate it. So I will see you later. Sunday nights, my lovelies.